So today's video is all about my large Makeup Geek palette. This is a large Z palette full of the newer Makeup Geek eyeshadows. These I purchased back in December, and they were the mattes that were released back then, and also the duochrome, the pressed duochrome eyeshadows. Lost my train of thought there. These were released, the duochromes, back in September with the pigments, which I had done a review on it back when they first came out, and I was disappointed with it. And I was just being completely honest with my thoughts. Like I said in that video, I thought that the pigment itself is beautiful, but the packaging just wasn't there for me. I am not sure if they've repackaged, if they fixed the issue or not. I'd like to think that they have worked on that, because I know that when I sent them an email about it, they were able to send me replacements on those. So if you want to see my thoughts on that, because it is a product that you can still order on their website right now, I will link it down below. But just as a fair warning, that is a very honest review, as all of my reviews are. And you will also see in the description box an affiliate link, which if you use that link, I get a percentage of your sale. So if you want to support me and use that link, then it's there for you. And if you do, thank you. I appreciate that. If you don't want to, if you don't use affiliate links, that is totally fine. I am not going to take it personal. I'm not going to get butthurt about it. That's your choice, whatever you want. But I wanted to kind of give you guys my thoughts on these, because I know it's been requested to see what I have in this palette. I have shown this before in tutorials. I've used some of these colors, and some of you have asked to see what's in here and know my thoughts. So that's what I'm doing for you today. I know it's a little bit of a long time, I guess, since it's been requested, but I've been working on other things that have been requested and just other videos, and I sort of totally completely forgot about doing this. So I do apologize that it's taken me quite some time to do, but we are doing it today, and I hope that you find this review helpful. So what I'm going to do is sort of do swatches and just show you up close what they look like, just in case you haven't seen them. Maybe you have, maybe you just want to know what my thoughts are. I will share towards the end of the video what my thoughts are. And before I get into the swatches, today I have used just Makeup Geek on the eyes, and I think that this look came out really beautiful. And I will list down below what colors I use and where I place those colors, just in case you want to recreate this. And I did use one of the duochrome shadows in the color Phantom as my highlight today. And isn't that cool? I've never done this intense, like, duochrome type highlight. I always go with, you know, typical highlighting products, but this is definitely not natural, but very fun, very cool. And I think just to have fun, why not, right? So that is the Makeup Geek Phantom duochrome shadow that I have there. It's the same one that I'm wearing in the inner corner as well. So if you want to see the swatches, then keep watching and we'll get into all of these babies. I hope that you found that helpful. It did take me some time to do, so I do want to sort of cover overall the mattes. They're okay. I honestly, they've got some pigment to them, but they feel a little bit on the dry side. They are a little bit on the chalky side, and some of them are kind of patchy. For me, I wish that I would have gotten the Makeup Geek matte formula that I have in my old Z palettes from when I purchased those back in 2013. Those completely have blown me away and knocked my socks off. I still like Makeup Geek, and this is in no way or shape, form bashing the company or Marlena, because I'm not. If I didn't like Makeup Geek, I wouldn't have purchased these. I wouldn't be waiting for new products that are coming in the line later on in this year and next year. And I wouldn't have an affiliate link if I didn't really truly like her and want to support her. So that's why I purchased these. They look really pretty and very pigmented online. And of course, they are true to color. Just what you see online is what you get in person, so it's not like it's totally different. I just wish that they were a little bit creamier. They are quite dry, and I think it's got to do with the fact that they've tried to pack in so much pigment into each pan that it sort of makes the formula a little on the dry side. So it does take some work. However, if you definitely pack on the color like I did today, I use Motown all over my lower lid area, you can get a really pretty look. You can also layer these on top of coordinating bases. So if you wanted to use purple, put it on top of a purple base. It will intensify the finish of it, and it'll be a little easier instead of having to sit there and layer, 2-3 layers of the shadow on just a regular clear primer. Those are just some things that you can do to make this work. As far as the duochromes, I do like them. I think that they're pretty. If I had to choose one duochrome shadow to recommend that's kind of somewhat unique, not really unique entirely, is Blacklight, because that is like my favorite one out of the bunch. But if you cannot get that, because sometimes it isn't out of stock, the Buxom brand from bareMinerals that you can recreate your own or custom pick your own colors at Sephora, and I believe Sephora is doing it, and I know I got these at Ulta. There is a shadow which I will list in the description box that is almost exactly identical to Blacklight by Makeup Geek. And if you get a palette like this from Buxom, they come out to just under $7 each shadow. So pretty comparable in price. Same pigmentation, really exactly identical. So that's a dupe for that one if you're interested. I do think Phantom is really pretty if you want to do something different with your highlight. If you do highlight, this might be something fun to do occasionally from time to time. Primarily, most of the duochrome pressed eyeshadows are nice. However, the last few ones that I showed, which were the darker ones, I honestly am really disappointed. I really wanted those to work. They're beautiful, they're pigmented, but they actually stain, and I tried using one of the darker green ones all over the lid, just like I did today with the purple, but I kind of went a little too far up on accident, and when I was trying to blend it out, I really couldn't make it work. It really got pretty bad. I mean, it stained my skin. I sort of blended away that sort of green color, and I ended up getting like this stained sort of bluish teal color on my crease, and there was nothing I could do to fix it except start over, which is sometimes not the best thing. I mean, if you're playing around with makeup, it's no big deal, but if you're actually getting ready to go somewhere, you don't have the time, you may not have the time to take everything on and start it all over, So those, they stain, and unfortunately for that reason, I don't use them. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, I have not even attempted to use any of these since I purchased them, because of the fact that they are staining my skin and they are very difficult to work with. So if any of you have used these and have some sort of tips or techniques that make it a little bit more, I would say, user-friendly, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I do want to use them. I mean, I paid for these. These I bought with my own money. I did not get them sent to me. I never get anything sent to me by Makeup Geek. So these are all products that I have purchased myself, and I just want to be completely honest with you. As you guys have asked, you want to know my thoughts, and I'm sharing that with you today. So hopefully this helps you out and kind of gives you a little peek into that. Now, as I said, I do love the other shadows. If you have been with Makeup Geek since the beginning, I call them the OG shadows, because they're, I would assume, based on the finish and quality of these and those older ones, I feel like the formula is different. I prefer the older formula. Just personal, I'm throwing it out there. It's just my personal thing. I'd rather have the older formula because they do not disappoint. Even to this day, even though they're a couple years old, I still absolutely love them. But these just are very hit and miss. Some are good, some are not. So that's it. That's my 2 cents on this. So now you guys know what this is all about. And if you have any further questions of anything that I didn't cover, in the video, please don't be afraid to reach out to me. I do love when you guys leave me comments. You guys are the best, thebomb.com, and I love hearing from you guys, and I do appreciate your time with me today. Have a fabulous day. Don't forget to like and subscribe,